Hi, I'm Chef Joy Houston, and today we're going to learn to make the Sunwarrior Power Shake. Now, this is meant to fully replace a meal. So you're gonna see we have all the superfoods we need, we have the fiber we need, we have the phytonutrients we need, the antioxidants we need, the calories, the protein, even the fat. So this will count as a full meal in our 30-day challenge. Now, as we go through this, I'm gonna let you know some substitutions that you can make based on seasonality, but I have intentionally chosen spinach, a green that tends to be available all year round, and blueberries, frozen blueberries, which again, since they're frozen, tend to be available all year round. You could sub out your greens for another one if you like colored, you like Swiss kale, standard kale, whatever you like, you could switch out your greens, no problem. The spinach is one I love to use because not only does it have an extremely amazing nutritional profile, it also doesn't bring much taste to the table, so we get all those nutritional benefits and the fiber, and it's not gonna sort of mess with the flavor of our smoothie whatsoever. The blueberries I've gone with because it's very low glycemic, so we get a nice sweet fruity taste, but it really doesn't have that much sugar for as much flavor as it brings to the smoothie. And of course, I have all of our Sunwarrior powders here. Now, for me, I'm not the type to come back and forth and want to be making a whole bunch of smoothies every day. I like to mix it up. I like to have some juice, some meals, some true food, and then some liquid food. So when I make a shake and it's intended to replace the meal, I just go for it. I put it all in one, but I'm also a really picky eater, so I'm not going to eat anything that doesn't taste amazing. So we want to get all of our protein powders and our superfoods into this smoothie to make sure we've got them in our diet for the day. So I'm using the vanilla powder. The chocolate tastes great too, but vanilla is my favorite. So I'm going to use the vanilla. I have a teaspoon of the Oramus greens. That's nice and alkalizing. It's going to get me, look at all the green powder trying to stay in there. I'm drinking that. Okay, there we go. And then I have their activated barley, which is a good source of sustained energy throughout the day, and it also is a huge immunity booster. So we're gonna get that in there too. Now I'm using chlorella tablets. You can use a chlorella powder as well, but this to me is this sort of nature's multivitamin. I mean, not only is it alkalizing and good for the immunity, but you got your B vitamins in there, A, C, E. It's just one of my favorite things to make sure that I get into my diet every day. The chlorophyll alone, for the properties of the chlorophyll, it's totally worth making sure you get that into your diet. Now, a lot of what we're going to be consuming in this smoothie is fat soluble. So we want to make sure we have some fat in the smoothie. So to accomplish that, you can use a flax oil, any kind of oil that you are wanting to consume in your diet right now. For me, it's coconut oil. It's all about those medium chain fatty acids. They're antiviral, antibacterial, antimicrobial. Now I'm going to get some flavor in there. Now you'll notice I put all of the powders in the bottom of the blender. Now that's just not haphazard. I do that intentionally because when you are paying for quality products like the Sunwarrior products, you're paying for superfoods in powder form, you don't want to put them on the top of your smoothie because when you turn your blender on, they're going to splatter up against the side of the blender and you're going to have to scrape and scrape with the spatula to make sure you're actually consuming them all. So I think it is best to put them right in the bottom by the blade so you know that they're going to get mixed up with all the yummy things you're putting in your smoothie. Now I do want some fiber, so I'm going to go ahead and add my spinach. Highly alkalizing, high in iron, great for you anyways. So I have 1 cup of spinach. I'm going to do 1 capful of our liquid light. Now this is amazing stuff, really opens up the cells, gets them oxygenated, lets them take up energy easier. That's just great in your water when you're working out too. If you're not using that product, I highly recommend it. Okay, now we are going to need some liquid in our smoothie. You could just add either water, coconut water, almond milk if you like it creamy. For me, I like a little bit of sweetness. I'm not concerned about my sugar intake because everything else in this is so low sugar. So what I have here is a mixture of apple juice, organic apple juice, and chia. Now, you don't have to pre-soak it into a mixture like this. You can go ahead and put 1 tablespoon of chia in here, and that's going to give you your mega dose of omega-3s for the day. But I like the taste of my chia once it has puffed up and swelled. I like it much better for some reason. When I just dump it in, I notice the taste of it. I'm not really that fond of it, to be honest. So I mix mine into a juice like this, and we want 1 cup of liquid here. So we're going to go ahead and get that right in there. And now we are ready to whiz this up. This is a power-packed meal for sure. We've got the chia with all that omega-3 and some protein. We've got a lovely bunch of fiber, lots of phytonutrients and antioxidants here. This is a meal in and of itself for sure. So let's get this whipped up. Okay, once I can see everything's integrated, now I can whip it up on high. Perfect and easy. Okay, look at the color on this too. It's so beautiful. Okay, there we go. Wow, that's some liquid gold right there. And it smells really good. The blueberries smell amazing. Okay, so let's give it a try. Delicious. The vanilla powder makes it taste like it's a milkshake. And we know it has all this power-packed nutrition in it. This is definitely a meal for a warrior.